because we're all under stress, and we're not, the whole world is not in a good place, but we need to at least get some work done. And at the least, I would like us to complete things that we already started in progress. There are a couple of, so that answers your question, right, Michaela?
Yes.
I have a question.
So now, I want to go over some of the assignments. I know some places people may have had questions. For example, I slightly changed the wording. The blog number 4 said um, slavery in the USA, and I just changed it to enslavement in the USA, because people, when you say you're a slave, it means you're accepting this nomenclature. You're accepting a position of servience, subservient to another race. But if you say we were enslaved, it means the burden is on someone else, another race, another group of people. They enslaved. And so we will refer to it as enslavement rather than slaves and slavery. Let's use those terms, enslavement, where we can. I mean, there's some places you may have to revert to the way it's been called in the past. That said, I would like to hear from you, and if you want to say something, you'll have to unmute your microphone. I see most of you have muted it. If you need to say something, you will need to unmute your microphone. Okay. I would like to hear from you as to some of the assignments that were given to you and have not been completed. If you have
Um,
had a problem completing any assignment,
So why not you
I
read
either
will
because
say
you know where
that
to put the answer or whatever, let me know. So the floor is open.
I will say that I completely forgot about the blog number because I had remembered the test, the midterm that we were doing, because that was about enslavement and all that. So that, I guess that just kind of like got me, well, not confused. It just like made me forget just for a short second. Um, but I can do it if you like, change the day or whatever. But yeah, that was just for me that I forgot because we already had another enslavement assignment. So yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one, actually. Frankly speaking, a lot, it was like 7 or 8 people out of 22 who completed that blog. So I would like, if you completed everything else, like you've done that midterm quiz, you've completed that, and you've done the video and the script for the video and the video. If you've done all of that,
Hmm.
now take the rest of the week to do that blog. And there's a video to watch. Nicholas did a very good job. Um, I see that, I think it was Michaela, or one of you, who commented on his blog, and he had a lot of memes on there. And
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
me.
who was that?
Me. I forgot I had
Can
my.
you call your name, Michaela? Oh yeah, yeah, I said it. Yeah,
I
Michaela.
wanted to talk about more about his blog, but for some reason my computer malfunctioned, so the most I can get out was the memes and gifs.
Yes, yes, I saw the comment. Now, so the blog, we have a discussion going on. So if you go to, I'm trying to see if I can share my screen.
Do
Um,
Thursday or Friday?
Excuse me?
Is this due Thursday or Friday?
I'm gonna be liberal. Friday is fine. Even Saturday morning will be fine. I just need to complete the grading so that I can turn it in the following week. I mean, on Monday, the next Monday. So try to get it to me
For
before
midterms?
by Saturday, early Saturday. Not the midterms. Well, everything that you've not completed that we've done so far.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm giving you up to Saturday, not midnight, but Saturday. I want to be grading. I want to be, so try to complete. I'm trying to. I'm trying to see if are you seeing my screen? I'm trying to show you where this thing is. Do you see my screen?
No.
Just you.
Yeah, just you.
Oh, okay. I hit share and
Oh, there you go. Now it's
Yeah, I see it.
okay. Can you see it now?
yeah.
Yes.
I'm on Canvas. All right.
Mhm.
And most of you were confused about this assignment, and for good reason. I know. First of all, the discussion we're talking about is under this tab on the left that says discussions. So if you go to you don't have to do it now, but if you go to your discussions tab and you scroll down, you will see the discussion that says blog number 4, enslavement in the USA. And under that particular blog, I have some things for you to read and watch before you do your blog. There's this video here that's called Abolitionist, and it's on, it's in the Canopy Library, the Morgan Library.
Canopy's asking to pay, so I went to YouTube to watch it.
Oh, if it's on YouTube, that's great. So are both of them on YouTube? Whispers of Angels, the story of the Underground Railroad, which is basically what Harriet Tubman was involved in.
Great.
So when you watch these videos, I want you to, discuss it, talk about in the blog now. You write a blog that says, I watch these and these are my thoughts. This is what I gained from it. And, you can select 1 or 2 persons in there that you may want to reference and say, oh, this person did this. And I thought this is what I thought about that. This person caught my attention in these videos. And then you will say what it depicted, what part of history, and you can make a comment after you discuss these videos. Then you post it on your blog, and then you come here to this assignment. This assignment, after you put it in your blog, you come here and share your link like Mariah did. Mariah shared the link to her blog. All she did was paste her blog link here. And then I asked each person to comment on any of the link, 1 or more. I'm not going to say comment on 2 or 3 and find out who didn't comment, but just make sure you comment on any of these blogs. So Isaiah Pope posted his link. Chastity posted her link by creating a link. Giovanna commented on a link, and she also posted her link to her blog. So that's what I'm asking you to do here. create a blog after looking at this stuff, write about it. We always ask you to put some kind of a picture or graphic or map or something to help the person reading your blog to get a picture to draw them in. And then once you post it on your blog, tick that blog link and click right here on reply and create your own and paste your link here and then comment. Go watch someone else's blog, see what others have said. Do you mind? Are we going to go to Nicholas? Can we go straight to your blog and show them what we're talking about?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, great. Thank you. So this is his blog, Nick's Small World. And this is slavery in the USA. If you can change that to enslavement, I'm not taking a point for that because I just did it myself. So he talked about watching Whispers of Angels, a story of the Underground Railway. And he talked about, seeing what really happened and understanding it in his own way in terms of this low key and 2020. He put this gif of
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey shaking his head. I mean, he has a number of pictures and gifs, and this alone makes you laugh, makes you think differently about the blog, makes you look at it from different angles. So by just watching,
I like it.
yeah, you see what he did here. He added
Yeah,
a
I
couple
really
of
like that.
he added several different little pictures and breaking news, yeah. So and then we had someone, Michaela, commenting on his gifs. So I need you to say something about someone else's blog. So that's that assignment, okay?
And we got till Saturday to do that.
You got till Saturday to do that, to comment on that. Go to someone else's link and make sure you comment. Now, a lot of people may not, for example, if you have, say, you go to your blog after you created it and you copy the URL here, right? You come back here and you type something, Nicholas Friedman blog on enslavement, right? In order to create the link, all you have to do is highlight the text, and use this link button, paste the URL here, and insert it. That way you don't have all this, this kind of URL looking so complicated. At least you see what it is. And that's a way to create your link to your blog. Just go to your blog, get the URL, type the name of the blog, enslavement or whatever in the USA. Click this link button, paste it in there, and then make sure you hit reply. And then it goes to the bottom of the page, the bottom of this blog page. And then to respond and to comment on someone's blog, all you have to do is hit reply and type your comment right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Are we good?
Yeah.
So we can get this done.
Yes.
And we can do other assignments we haven't done by Saturday too, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
So okay.
So now let's go back to, I want to go to the grades.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to show other people's grades, but it's on. I hope you don't mind. I just want to show you. I'm not trying to show people's grades as such, But what I would like you to just note is that we have the blog number 3. A few people have not completed it, or they
Which
may
one was
not
that
have
one?
posted it here.
Let me
And
see.
now this particular blog
Mhm.
is not a blog per se. This is where I asked you to create the script, summarize the documentary, and write down things that you would say in your video. Now, this is to prepare you to. Some people
Create the
forget
video.
their videos; they just put the camera down and spoke randomly. But I had asked you to talk about what Gates' story is, some names and dates, places and events,
Mhm.
and how it affected Black people. But also, I asked you to, which I don't have here. I think I better put it here. A lot of people did that because I mentioned it, and it was the main thing. One of the things I want. Oh, it is here. I'm sorry, it is here. I can cancel this for now. Here, I asked you to find a story in the current news, a credible story about if you did Cuba, Black in Latin America, Cuba, or Brazil, or Haiti. I asked you to find a current story and make sure you talk about it in your video and in your script. So a lot of people did not bother to do the script. I had not given points for the script in the before, but I had 0 points because I just wanted you to use it to guide yourself. A lot of people went ahead and put the video right there, right? But this is not where the video is supposed to go. This is where the script is supposed to go.
Is
Okay?
the video supposed to go on our blogs?
The video is
Was
going to
it?
go on your blogs, but
Uh,
the video has its own space. So let's go to assignments. Okay?
oh yeah.
So if you go to assignments,
Uh-huh.
we have um we have this is where the video is supposed to go.
He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen paper.
Where so maybe I should move the script.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, could you, like, make it more specific, I guess? Like, so, like, people won't be confused.
Okay, I'm not sure what you want me to do. What you asking?
I guess, like, you already done did the title. So,
I can change the title if it's a problem.
yeah, I guess it's just more specific with the title, that's all. I guess.
Okay, so the block at the bottom of the page that I'm showing you, this is the assignment area. This is assignments, right?
Mhm.
And if you go to the bottom, blogs is a group of assignments.
Right.
All of these are assignments. I think this should have been blog number 2. Oh no, this is still blog number 1. I forget what. This should have been blog number 2 maybe, and I made it 3. And then blog number 4, I have it up here under assignments. Let me move this down and put this here. So we have blog number, let's forget 2. There was no 2. Okay, so we have this. Now, in order to do this blog, I wanted you, this particular blog, it consists of a video, right?
Mhm.
This it's supposed to be a video. Now, this one, let me, instead of saying blog, let me change it so that like you said, script, let me put script for Black in Latin America video. That's what we're trying to do here. And all I need you to do is, and this is important when you're in video production. It's a very bad habit, and you will not come out with a very good story if you don't plan.
Right.
Whenever you're doing video production, you have to do some research. You have to pick out what's important to share with people.
Mm-hmm.
You have to write all of this down, even if it's in bullets. It's easier if you write it out and put it in front of your camera and read it, or if you put it in bullets, you look at the bullets and just explain from your memory, and the bullets will guide you. But you need to have something written before you do any production. And that's why I had made this one 0 points, but I decided to add this 1 point as an extra credit for those who did it. Now, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to ask all of you to go back and complete this. Make sure, and if you did not do a very good job on your video, some people held their camera up and down and it does not fill the screen properly. It's if you did that, step back, write your little script, and a one pager. I'm not asking for a 2-column script. I'm not asking for anything formal. Just follow this, and in the beginning, I think I need to say here, a lot of people did this, but many people did not. Okay.
Do you want to
I
show an
want you to introduce yourself. A lot of people did this. My name is Nicholas, and I am going to review a documentary by Henry Louis Gates entitled Black in Latin America, Brazil, Paradise, whatever. So introduce yourself and the documentary. Okay, and then you summarize what it's all about, and then you take some specific. You say overall, this is in Brazil, but what touched me about what drew my attention about the story was this event, this person, this element. Maybe you talk about how he produced it, and then you give another overall of what how it affected the whole slavery, enslavement, ways in which it affected Black people in that period. And then you say, well, even today, there's a story in the Washington Post or whatever. Make sure you provide the link to that story. And that story was written, you name the newspaper, you name the title of the article and who wrote it and what they're saying. And then you say how it connects to the historical events. For example, Alexander picked up a story about the Dominican Republic on the border, where there was a story that very day or that week. And someone had took a picture of a dog lying at the border. And, there's a lot of credible information out there that Dominican Republic slaughtered thousands of Black Haitians just to keep their country white. That's the extent they went to. And now this newspaper that was just a few weeks ago, this newspaper article said, even the dogs are safe in the Dominican Republic, trying to debunk the idea that they did, in fact, create that genocide of Blacks. So he posted the story, and it was a very clear connection. He talked about it. So yeah, so this is what I I would like you to complete with this. All right. Now the other part of it, these are the assignments, right? Let's go to these assignments. So these are these assignments that we need to complete, and these are the blog assignments. The enslavement was the one I spoke about first, and then the video. A lot of people have not completed the videos. I don't know. I don't know why not. Hello?
Sorry.
Okay, so some people didn't complete their videos. And I'm wondering, I don't know why not. And some people put it in the wrong place. They completed it. But when I went to look for the video, I couldn't find it. And I was confused. And then when I went to where the script should have been, I saw the video there. So but then it's going to create a problem for me. I have to go back and forth, find the video in another space and come back and put the grade. So I just asked you to repost the video in the right space.
On the blog, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, in the, like, yeah, okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the screen sharing to show you. Yeah, I showed you where the video should go.
Right.
Who did yeah, let's, I would like to watch, I would like to share one person's video. And I think, did we look at, whose video can I share? I would like to share, Alicia, do you mind?
Oh, no, I don't mind.
Yes, I mind.
Who's that? That was not Alicia. Okay, this is the script. I clicked the wrong place.
Yeah, you gotta go to the other one.
Yeah, Christopher, you need to put your video in the correct place. Yeah, and you as well, Mia. This is where the script should be. Yeah, and
Where was it supposed to be?
Darren, you need to just put it in the right place, I'm trying to find Alicia's. Alicia's, you put it in the right place?
Yes, my script. Remember, you said that this is still the script one, so it's gonna be in the other one.
Okay, yeah. So this is Alicia's script. In her case, she did.
It's a lot way more than that. I don't know why that's popping up, because it's popped up differently on mine.
Yeah. So
click on Cuba.
Yeah.
If you wanted to see the script, but
yeah, I'm trying to open it.
What the hell?
No, I did that. Okay, well, Alicia, your whole script did not show up here.
I literally have it pulled up like right now. I have no idea.
You can resubmit it. Yeah. Okay. So she wrote it out, and then she included.
Doing it now. Give me 2 seconds.
She included the link
to the video.
Pharmaceutical profits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just looking at that. This is where she put her script. Now let's go back to her video. Now at the bottom is where the video is. This should be under that. It should be okay. So I'm gonna go to the video.
Okay.
I'm looking for yours.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
She has it on YouTube and she has it on her WordPress. So she provided the link for both of them. Okay.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Alicia here, and I'm here to tell you a few things about the documentary series Black and Latin America. This documentary is one out of 4 series. I have been watching the episode Cuba, the Next Revolution. This episode is about the French religion, politics.
Can you mute your phone if you have your phone on or the audio on?
Very profitable sugar industry.
Michelle.
Oh, you said mute it. Okay.
About the growth of our Black people. Now, the link will be in the description below for you to watch, but I want to point out 2 key people that have made a huge difference. The first person is Antonio Maceo, also known as the Bronze Titan. He was born on June 14th, 1845, and died December 7th, 1896. He was a Black leader who was first a soldier, then became general in a matter of days or weeks. The next person is Carlos Manuel Cepedis. He was born on April 18th, 1819, and died on February 27th, 1874. He was the man who launched the first war of independence.
You saw you put 18, you put 2020.
Affected slaves because they were finally free after joining the war. I found this article online that was kind of similar to this whole series, and it's basically about how Cubans had a 5-year plan, 5-year visa plan, and it's only being restricted down to 3 months. The article says the State Department announced last week that it was eliminating 5-year multiple entry visa for Cubans and replacing it with a 3-month visa good for only 1 visit only. Some people said the United States policy limits visas for Cubans will hurt families and damage the emerging private sector there. I definitely agree. The article also says the Obama administration had a 5-year visa plan to connect each other. The Trump administration reversed several of Cuba's decisions to choose very few to keep. Trump signed a presidential memorandum in June 2017 in Miami, declaring that United States policies will encourage the growth of the Cuban private sector independent of government control and increase support for the Cuban people through lawful travel. A Cuban entrepreneur named Camilo Condes has relatives in the United States, and he said, as a member of a family marked by immigration, I am gravely worried by the situation. To put at risk the capacity of Cuban families to maintain close personal relations just because of political interest shows that, aside from the speeches and justifications, they are not thinking about the Cuban people when these devastating decisions are taken. I absolutely 100% agree, because they are not thinking about y'all at all, which is very sickening, because what if it was vice versa? I believe this article connects to this documentary because if we can't travel, then how can we connect with our culture? How can we get back to our families? How will we know the natural right things for us? Like, how will we know how will we know history besides what's online? You will not give us the ability to do that anymore. I've never been to Cuba. I would love to. This truly means a lot to me because I am a person of growth and history. If you don't know your history, you don't know where you came from. We need to know where we came from and the fight that we had to go through. Like, we need to know that so that our generation and further generations can stop taking things for granted, because that's all that we do. That's all we do. We get something and we want to take more and more. We see something new and we want to get more and more of that. And that's downright being selfish. And Black people are very selfish. But the real question is, how can we get out of it? And the question that I have for you is, when will you stand up and not back down from what you have heard?
My skin
No,
is
I like that.
my
mean,
arms are long.
You can see she put effort.
Right.
She added text, she added pictures, she ends it with a
My
song.
hair is
Right.
woolly.
So I'm not really big with edits, so I
It
don't
does
really know
play a
how
whole
to
thing.
make
Okay.
edits. So
Strong
yeah.
enough to take the pain inflicted again and again. What do they call
Okay,
me?
so
My name is Aunt Sarah.
You can pause it because it's gonna play the whole thing.
okay. So that was Alicia's. And I mean, Alicia did a wonderful job
Thank you.
just pulling all of this together right on her phone using, did you use Spark?
No, I don't have an iPhone, so I used whatever other app that Androids use that we can use.
Okay, you use your Android. What app was that?
It was, hold on.
I just want to be able to tell my other students who also have Android.
UCut.
Oh, you cut, right. All right. So any comments? I'm talking for the rest of the students.
No, ma'am.
Nope.
Okay, so when I ask you to go back and redo this or do it properly, you see why. Put a little effort, and one of the things we see here is the side. You see the screen tilts your sideways.
Something's wrong with your microphone.
Can you mute unless you're talking? If you need to talk, then you unmute yourself. Okay, so some people did their video sideways. Can I call anyone out? Did someone do it up and down that I could show? Or it's okay? Yeah. So if you did it up and down, please redo it and put some effort in here, okay?
Did I do it correctly?
Correctly, yes.
Did I do it correctly?
Well, we can look. I saw.
I think you had yours sideways too, so I think you're good. I remember watching yours in class.
Sideways, like having the phone like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought y'all
in class.
Okay.
The orientation of the phone. Some people did the recording with the with the phone up and down instead of, in other words, they did it in portrait instead of landscape. Yours is a minute. Hers was like 6 minutes long.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Freeman.
That is definitely mine. That is not Alexander's.
Huh? Who asked?
That is not me.
That's sorry. Me. Was it Alexander who asked to show?
Yes.
Wait, don't show it. Please, I'm begging you, don't show it.
I'm like, excuse me?
You need to call your name because you guys.
I recorded. Just don't show it, please. I'm begging you. You guys, I'm on my knees begging you. Don't show it.
No, Alexander. She's talking about me, Michaela. She's talking about me.
God. Ah.
She was scared, girl.
No, Michaela, don't.
She said, please don't show mine.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. No, Alexander. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Alexander Freeman.
You showed this.
There you go.
There you go.
He showed this in class already.
I'm exalted you did that.
Yeah.
I deserve
Where
it.
she call me you?
Alexander, I said we deserve an A. I said we
You
deserve
sound alike.
Yes.
I second that message. We deserve an A just for that.
Who's the we?
Alexander Freeman and everybody else in the class. Can I get an amen?
Say it again.
Amen.
No, it
That's
doesn't
another
work.
amen. Hallelujah.
Alexander Freeman.
Period.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, one more
If
time.
I were you, I would watch your words. I would watch my words if I were you.
That sound like
I said amen.
I would
Be
watch
careful.
my words. You better speak for yourself. Because people, no, seriously. Some people didn't do this. Some people didn't put any effort. Some people did it wrongly.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
So I'm showing those that I think stand out. And so don't speak for everyone, because you can't say everyone deserves something that they didn't deserve. So that's why I say you need to watch your words. Don't say things that are not true. The only thing I will say about Alicia, I like your video a lot, but you cut the top of your head off the way you place the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
300. And my video is on Black in Latin America, Haiti, and
So Alexander did a good job.
hey everyone, I'm calm 300.
Okay, and I'm not gonna show all of this, but he
I'm so dead.
but the difference, Alexander, you did a good job, but the difference with yours and Alicia is that Alicia added pictures, she added text, she added text excerpts from the news story, and so it's different. Okay.
Right.
Some of these you showed in class though.
He showed this in class. That's why I'm not playing it again.
Oh, okay.
He already showed it. I'm just saying that if you want to redo this, please go ahead. And then finally, the last part of this assignment. Let's go back to the assignments. Did everybody do the quiz? That midterm? I think people were so focused on the midterm quiz that's why
the movie.
The one, the movie. How did that go?
It went okay.
That was easy.
My movie, I had to rent.
Oh yeah, well, you didn't buy a book in the class, so so if you rented okay, so now that we're straight, I just want to remind people, to go and do this. This is movie review. I'm gonna change the name. I'm on this in
That's already closed. I mean, I did it, but it's already closed anyway.
Yeah.
You gotta reopen it.
I'm gonna reopen it.
All right.
I mean, the title of it was fine.
Right.
No, I'm on the enslavement thing. All right. I love Alicia. I loved your movie review. I love it.
Really?
And I, for the rest of the semester, there's one or two things I want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just remind people to go and do this if you haven't done it already. This is it's this one. This is a midterm, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's under quizzes. Okay. Now we can do two things. I just want us to do two more things in this class.
Okay.
One will be, and this is for next week.
Right.
This week I want us to clear everything up to midterm, and for
Mm-hmm.
next week, this very movie review you did, I want you to do a video movie review, just like we did for the Gates thing.
Okay.
And so all you have to do is write out the script.
Right.
Put your camera your phone in front of you, and then make sure you sit, in a place that's well lit. We have to go with the audio as it is. If you have a
I was about to say, can we do? Because I don't think if we can do a lot of editing on it.
No, you can edit on your phone, like Alicia did.
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Alicia, what was the thing you used?
Well, I have an Android, so I use UCut, but
I
she
do
said,
too, that's why I asked. All right, you said UCut?
yeah.
Bet. All right.
Yeah, but you could use iMovie.
Oh
On
yeah,
the phone. There's iMovie on the phone,
right.
and there's also you can do the same thing in Spark Video. You record it and then bring it into Spark. You can add text,
And pictures.
pictures, other videos, and everything.
Wait,
Okay.
you want another video?
You can
Yeah.
add videos, yeah. Any other video.
No, I'm asking, you want us to record another video?
Yeah, this is for the midterm movie that you watch. I want you to do a movie review,
It's for next week though.
but not now.
Did you send my email?
So that would be the assignment, and then once we get that assignment done, I want us to start immediately working on a final assignment. The final assignment, I will design it and let you know. I don't want to confuse you with more things to think about. So if you've done everything up to now, and
You only have 2 more things, right?
no, I mean, then we'll have only 2 more things.
Okay. So the rest of okay.
One will be just this movie review on this enslavement movie that we watched. You know, all these movies we watch. We will.
Right.
You take your movie and you do a review. Sit down right there. Now, I want you to pay attention to a couple of things. When you sit to do your movie review, make sure you sit in a space that looks nice. Don't sit on your bed.
So basically, like, have a well-established place to shoot, pretty much. That's what you want?
No, we're not going anywhere. So sit in your living room.
Why is there closed captions?
Huh?
Nothing. I see closed captions on the screen.
Oh yeah.
You may have turned it off. When you click
So that's you, ma'am.
That's you. You still got your video recording on.
Okay, then maybe I should stop sharing. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but
Yeah, we see you 2 times. You're in the corner, and then you're like big.
Because you're still recording your
okay.
There we go.
Okay. No, I was sharing the screen. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a screen to share, so whatever. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So I love you guys.
Aww.
I think you've done a wonderful job this semester. You know, this class requires a lot of kind of research and going and watching things and thinking through. You know, it's not a class that you just remember something and spit it out. It's a very academic kind of research kind of course, you know. And so you have been right in step with me. So going forward now, I really want you to work to find a good space in your living room, your dining room. Make sure the background is nice and decent. I have too much light here. I'm going to close the curtain a little bit. So even there, it's still too much light.
You're fine.
No, I'm trying to show you that when you sit to, now there you go. You understand? There was a lot of crushing light. If I want, I can put my. So I have some light coming, but not too much. All right, the window light was just too much. So pay attention to that. Make sure the background is not junky. I know I have some stuff there, but at least the saving graces. I have a little plant in the background and set it up a little bit. Don't make sure your head is cut off. if you have to push the camera back a little bit,
First
tilt
class on
it a
that
little
was
bit,
so funny.
set it up before you start recording. Okay. And then make sure I'm going to create a space for you to put a script. At least think through what you want to say about the movie before you sit in front of your phone, your computer, or your iPad. You got to think about it. Review the movie one more time. Make some notes about what specific things you want to talk about. And I want you to do it the same way as you did the other movie. The difference is if you can find at least a any review of this movie, either at where are the movie reviews sites? Let me find one or two of them.
Isn't Rotten Tomato one?
Rotten Tomatoes one.
The one by Amazon is another one.
Okay, so we have Rotten Tomatoes.
IMDb.
Yeah, and so you
have to go. Can I leave? I'm sorry, I do have to go.
Okay, so just do that. And let me let you go now because I want to keep it within the hour. I know. And I will put I will put instead of just taking a random article, you can take a movie review article to include that in your presentation. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Nope. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
If you have to leave now. If you have a question, you can stay.
Toodles.
Bye bye.
Bye.